January 2025 is astrologically an extraordinary month. It is going to be full of markers for major shifts globally and kick off changes that can transform the world we know forever. The month begins immediately after a new moon portal on December 30th, 2024. This new moon in Capricorn with its well-organized energy is potent for redirecting focus on goals, long-term objectives, strategies, and overall purpose. This sets the stage for new paths and turning points at both individual and worldwide levels. Mars, the planet of conflict, will be in opposition to Pluto on January 3rd. With Pluto's energy of power and transformation, this aspect is likely to influence power struggles and shifts in ongoing world conflicts. From January 21st, Mars will retrograde into Gemini, a constellation governing social interactions, debates, idea sharing, and adaptability. This energy mix can amplify the effects of the Mars-Pluto opposition, sparking political conflicts influenced by new power plays and policymaking, especially among world superpowers. Mars will again be in opposition to the Sun around January 16. This opposition is likely to heighten conflicts and confrontations. On the global stage, January can be a crucial month for the USA as a world superpower. Founded on July 4th, the USA is ruled by Gemini. With these Mars oppositions occurring just before and spilling over into the period when Mars retrogrades into Gemini, policy making and power plays in the USA after the government change in January will most likely inaugurate a new complexion of global conflicts and power struggles, escalating existing ones and forging new alliances. If not managed well, this could potentially trigger major wars that may forever alter the world as we know it. The lunar nodes Rahu and Ketu will shift from Aries-Libra to Pisces-Virgo on January 11th. This marks the beginning of an 18-month period where these signs gain heightened significance in astrological themes and karmic lessons. Rahu's shift into Pisces will encourage exploration of spirituality, creativity, and intuitive insights, promoting the dissolution of boundaries and embracing collective consciousness while influencing tendencies toward escapism or confusion. Ketu's shift into Virgo will encourage grounding, focus on details, and practical problem solving, while challenging over-perfectionism or critical attitudes. This shift promotes the integration of practical discernment influenced by Virgo and Ketu, with a broader, more spiritual vision influenced by Pisces and Rahu, helping individuals navigate life's dualities effectively. On a global scale, Rahu and Pisces can trigger themes like environmental preservation, humanitarian efforts, and global unity. There could be a rise in narratives or leaders promoting transcendental or utopian ideals. This shift also poses the potential for misinformation, deceptive narratives, or leaders selling unattainable dreams. Political strategies may lean heavily on emotional appeal rather than practical substance. Borders and boundaries may face challenges, including debates on immigration, refugee crises, or shifting alliances. Ketu in Virgo could also cause an overemphasis on perfection and micromanagement, potentially leading to inefficiencies or public dissatisfaction with government functionality. Existing systems, policies, and governance structures may face scrutiny. Technological or logistical innovations to tackle existing problems might gain prominence, calling for grounded, practical approaches to governance. Though the nodes will not directly aspect Mars or Pluto during the Mars-Pluto opposition, their energetic presence will exert indirect influences. Rahu and Pisces will aspect Mars and Gemini via a trine after the shift, amplifying confusion or scattered thoughts during Mars' dynamic energy in Gemini. This could intensify confrontations, conflicts, and rifts, particularly on the global political scene. However, this aspect encourages the expansion of mental boundaries, exploration of spiritual and intellectual ideas, and seeking unorthodox solutions. Ketu in Virgo will also aspect Pluto in Sagittarius, encouraging the letting go of old patterns or beliefs tied to power dynamics influenced by Pluto. This may cause flashpoints in international negotiations between world superpowers to escalate further. Other notable celestial events will occur in January 2025. Mars will continue to retrograde in Cancer as it has since December 2024, urging introspection and caution in actions. This period may slow professional progress and affect personal energy levels. It is advisable to focus on internal reflection and avoid initiating major projects until Mars turns direct. On January 2nd, Venus enters Pisces, enhancing compassion, creativity, and romantic inclinations. This alignment fosters deep emotional connections and artistic expression, making it an ideal time for nurturing relationships and engaging in creative pursuits. On January 13th, the full moon in Cancer illuminates emotional matters, prompting reflections on home, family, and personal security. This is a favorable time for resolving domestic issues and fostering a nurturing environment. On January 19th, as the Sun moves into Aquarius, there is a collective shift towards innovation, individuality, and forward thinking. This period supports embracing new ideas, technological advancements, and social progress. It is an opportune time for learning new skills and envisioning future goals. On January 29th, the new moon in Aquarius coincides with the Lunar New Year, marking the start of the Year of the Snake in Chinese astrology. This potent astrological event marks the beginning of a new cycle with Aquarius's forward-thinking energy. The new moon invites setting intentions aligned with futuristic goals, group collaborations, and personal freedom. The new moon will likely sextile Uranus, Aquarius's ruler, in Taurus and interact energetically with Jupiter in Aries and Mars in Gemini. With Uranus stationing direct in Taurus from January 30th, the new moon carries themes of sudden breakthroughs, unconventional ideas, and a focus on material and environmental innovations. This is a perfect portal for manifesting innovation, personal freedom, and long-term goals. On January 30th, Uranus ends its retrograde in Taurus, potentially bringing sudden insights and shifts, particularly in areas related to finances, values, and personal resources. This change encourages embracing flexibility and being open to innovative approaches in managing material aspects of life. In summary, January 2025 advises individuals to exercise patience and reflection during Mars's retrograde motion. It is beneficial to use this time for introspection and careful planning rather than initiating new ventures. As Venus transits into Pisces, artistic and empathetic energies encourage engaging in creative activities and showing kindness. The Virgo-Pisces nodal shift encourages integrating analytical skills with intuitive insights for well-rounded decision-making. The new moon and Lunar New Year signify a fresh start, with setting clear intentions aligning you with the dynamic energies of the Year of the Snake. By aligning with these celestial movements, individuals can navigate January 2025 with greater awareness and adaptability, maximizing the opportunities presented by the cosmos. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the notable astrological events of January 2025 and their influences. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this content if you found it helpful. Get interactive with our dedicated experts in astrology and life coaching by leaving your thoughts and questions in the comments section. Until next time, keep exploring the stars.